Hey y'all, I want to talk about Turlock Holmes. This is a game that is not a detective mystery sort of game. It plays on that in context, but that's not the style of game this is. This isn't like a frog detective. This isn't like a Sherlock Holmes. Yes, there is a turtle that is a detective, but he's only there to really assist you when needed. You ask the detective turtle questions. Turlock Holmes is a game for people that like Wordle, especially if you like Wordle. If you like trying to figure out text, if you like guessing, this is the game for you. Basically what it is that it does set up these crime scenarios, but each crime scenario is a story, and you basically get a bunch of text that describes the story of what happens, but it doesn't give you all of the words, and it's your job to figure out what are the missing words to figure out what the story is of what actually happened. And you do that by asking Turlock Holmes the questions. You're asking us turtle questions. Hey, did this happen? Did this person decide to do this? That kind of gives you hints to figure it out. You have to guess on your own. And there's several different colors that cover these words. So you have pink, which is the most important ones, and then you have like yellow and white, which are least important. So the way the game works is that if you solve all the pink ones, then it automatically counts that as you got it. You don't have to solve every single word that is hidden from you. The pink ones are the ones you want to focus on and solve. If you solve the smaller ones, that's great. That helps make you guess what the big ones are. But it adds an extra element to that also. So by figuring out what these words are, if you get really stuck, you can actually click on the word and play a game of basically Wordle to figure out what that mystery word is. So you basically play Wordle to figure out what the mystery word is that you clicked on. So you can do that as you go, and if you want to play Wordle several times, you can. And it's up to you to kind of basically figure out. And there's a lot of these, y'all. I thought there was like, oh, there'll be like maybe 10 of these, something like that. There's like one like book or collection of it, and then there's like 5 stories within that collection, and there's like 3 to 4 of these. So it's a game that's gonna last you a while. This isn't necessarily the best game to stream, I would say, unless you have a specific niche for being a puzzle streamer. Otherwise, if you're like a variety streamer like I am, I wouldn't say this is necessarily a good game to stream unless you have like a really big community that's really interactive with you. If you're a small streamer that doesn't have like a super interactive community or not a huge community, this might not be the best game to stream because it's only fun streaming if you have people in the chat guessing with you and trying to help you out, and they're into the game as much as you are, and you're getting obsessed with trying to figure out what the words are, you're getting frustrated together. That's where the best experience is for streaming this game. So I would say, just like Wordle or any word-specific game, this would be good to kind of play on your own, play a little bit of it each day, make it part of your routine to try to figure out, oh, let me figure out 1 or 2 of these cases today. Let me try to figure out what this is. Do a little bit each day instead of playing it like a full video game length. I think that's the way to experience it. So if you're not into words or wordplay puzzles, then it's hard to recommend this game for you. It's just not gonna be your vibe. If you like those kind of games, this is definitely worth a shot. It adds a little bit of character to that kind of game. And it's kind of fun reading the stories, what you see the stories are. Some of them are really surprisingly dark, some of them are kind of comedic and absurd, and you never know quite where you're gonna get. And when you figure it out, it's a great feeling. If you're able to figure out what the word is on your own or solve it on your own without much assistance, then it makes you real good. It makes you feel really smart and feel like, oh, I can't accomplish anything. And that's always a nice feeling to have.